What is going on, y'all? God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. I hope everyone had a blessed Tuesday. Thank you for the thumbs up. Carolina Geese, God bless you. Thank you so much for the love. I'm just sitting here printing some stuff out. Well, I really had to do a test print. I already did the maintenance, but I think it's almost done. Feel like he tried to fade a little at the top or whatever. So I might print out like something else to kind of test it out and see. Like he tried to smear a little bit. So I'm gonna make sure I like do another print just to make sure. Cool Cat, what's going on from England? God bless you. You said I got good energy. Appreciate it. I'll do you a shirt, but it's not gonna have us on it. I'll put you on there. How about that? Oh, Rose Carrillo, you said hi. Hi. Love the fits. Armor of God. Ephesians 6:10 through 18. But this one says 6 through 11. Hi, yeah. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. How y'all doing? But I'm definitely gonna print this again because I just don't like how the top part did because I did some maintenance on it earlier. Maybe because it sat for a while after I did the maintenance. Normally when I do maintenance I go ahead and do a print. What can we get these done at again? Is it on your channel? Yes, I have a whole website, y'all. I've been trying to push it out, but I know that on here you have to get so many watch hours before you can like attach stuff to your video. Like, attach it to where if somebody's watching like a reel, they could just go directly to your website or however YouTube does it. But we do have a website. Carolina Geese, you saying it, but you gonna check it out and get something. Say what? I'm just out here trusting God. I definitely want to do this again. It came out good. I just don't like the smearing at the top, and I think it's because I left it sitting up too long or whatever, but we're gonna try another print and see how it comes out. How about that? BMO, yes, I do. That's what I do. One thing I don't like about this printer is all the paper that you do. This is just me doing like a nozzle check to print to make sure that everything was going good with it. Like I say, overall, it did good. That's that one. The top of it tried to come out a little faint. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. But I did see a video today saying that once you clean it, go ahead and do your print. If not, then if you leave it sitting for like 30 minutes or longer, then you need to go and do another print head cleaning. So yeah. Do I make my own images I want to learn? Yeah, I do. So yeah, that looks good. I may still can use this. I don't know. But I'm not going to toss it. Now that the ink is running through, I'm going to go ahead and print something else. What is my channel about? More so just me talking about God, encouragement, enlightening. You may catch me on here doing shirts, doing prints, a little bit of everything. And more so when I first put the name on here, it was Fearless and Free apparel. But we changed it to Ministries. Harry, what's up? Harry is back. What's up, Harry? All right, let me turn this off. I'm tired of hearing it. Hannah Mills. What is going on, Hannah? Okay, yeah, this one I'm going to print. Okay, you saying good morning, so it's good morning on there. What am I talking about today? Really nothing. I'm probably not going to be on here long. I thought about getting on TikTok and talking about Joseph. But I don't know. I might just do that tomorrow, being that tomorrow is Worship Wednesday. But tonight I'm just on here really just printing prints off my DTF printer over here. For right now. Hannah, yeah. I wanted to talk about Joseph. I had a message, or I do have a message. I had some notes over here just that I was going to talk about and share. It could be, but I'll do it for Worship Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to go on live here and on TikTok and do it all together. We're going to see. It say it could be Worship Tuesday. I think the acronym I had for today is supposed to be Turn Up for Jesus Tuesday, but I don't know. That may change. Harry, you said you were going to dance. I'm just out here trusting God. All right, let me see. Can I rip this and go ahead and print this out? I just want to see how the white is doing, really. Ooh. Oh, yeah. 73. Okay, so we're going to do this at 0.73. Okay, that's it. Just do it on both. Okay. You say do it on both. You going to be back on here? That's probably going to be like in the morning. Around, I don't know, maybe like 10, 9:30, 10 Eastern Standard Time. 41 Sally, you said no what? We gonna see. That's done, y'all. I think I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna use it. I might put it on the shirt, I might not, but I just have to do prints when I'm printing stuff out over here. So basically, this probably gonna start up in just a second. You cut your paper down here. This will start up. That's your print head. And the paper is already in there and everything, and then it'll start up. I think you got like 70% more to go. Your ink is there. Everything is all ready to go. I'm just waiting on it to go ahead and start up. Then once it do, you'll see the print head move a little bit. I'm about to do a print. Yeah. I'm just waiting on it to load up. Once it loads up, then I can go ahead and do the print and it'll, you know, come on out and everything. When it start moving, I'll show you. I'm still waiting on it to rip with the software. So I'm like 82%. Once it start moving, then I'll show you what it look like. All right, so how much was the machine? Woo, you see the you saw the name of it. Go look it up. All right, so it just did something up there. So let's see if it's about to start moving. I try to keep everything clean. All right, there we go. Man, what did I print? It's fairly easy to use. Just have to make sure you do your maintenance and cleanings and things like that. What did I print? Oh, Faith Over Fear. I was just like, what? I couldn't even remember. Let me make sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. You say who taught me how to use it? Pretty much just looking at videos and stuff like that. Harry, you say stand up and turn around. What I need to turn around for? Plus, with me doing it, it's not like I was new, but I used to have the Epson the Epson 8550, but it didn't last too long with me. So I kind of learned how to do stuff when I was using the Epson. When I was using this. Up next with Lamar, what's going on? Harry, ain't nobody dancing over here. The only dancing I'm gonna be doing is praise dancing. If you want to see any other kind of dancing, then baby, this is not the channel for you. All right, so that looks good. But so I really pretty much learned from Up Next with Lamar. But anyway, this was the Epson. You see, it's just sitting over here. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it because I took it apart to clean it because I had a clog on my yellow. And I never really just put it back together because I saw that the clog was more in depth than what it was in the damper. So I left it alone. Did some research on different DTF printers. And I came across the Pro Colored. It's been doing good. Like I say, you just have to make sure you're doing your cleaning. Even if you don't have no orders that you're doing, make sure you come in here and and still like do your maintenance on it and cleaning it every day, and at least print one print. So it is, yes, basically. I thought about putting it together just to see what I can get out of it, what would it do, but I'm just like, so basically I just need to toss that. You know, they Epson 8550 is not expensive. It wasn't expensive as this one over here, but it is expensive. For somebody that's starting out, small business or anything like that, then, you know, that's expensive. Harry, no. I showed my full outfit yesterday. I got on a Armor of God t-shirt with some camo pants. What kind of live you think this is that you want to see people dance and see their outfits and stuff? Basically when I clean it, I will turn. This printer has two. You have your control panel in the front that you can turn that on and off, which that controls your print head. And the back has a power button as well. So mainly what I would do is come in here and turn the control panel off. I'll take each one of the dampers out and I will pour like maybe 5 milliliters of ink from each one. I don't waste it. I put the ink back into the ink tanks. After that, I'll turn it back on. When the print head moves just a little bit, I'll turn the whole printer off. And that's when I go and clean underneath the print head and some other things as well. I say it may take me maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Nothing about this outfit look like a police officer. I think you just saying stuff just to say stuff because you want to be seen. Don't nothing about my outfit look like a police officer. I have on an Armor of God shirt, and normally when you see Armor, this picture kind of puts you in the mind of the box of baking soda. So what about this look like a police officer? But you've been saying it every time you've been coming on the live. You keep sitting here talking about dancing and stuff. Bro, I don't dance. You want to dance? I'm sure you have a TV. Turn your TV on. You probably could see a lot of stuff, a lot of dances and things like that. No, I don't use Snapchat. How many shirts can you make in a day? That's a good question. I actually have an order that's coming up, or I need to have this order done by Thursday, and that's for 15 shirts. So we're gonna see how long it take for me to print all of those up. Someone else that helps me out with some things, she may make a gang sheet, and I just load it in and let it print out that way. Carl, what's up from Southern Illinois? What's going on? Harry, that's why your comment got filtered. If you gonna cuss and be disrespectful, Harry, then this is not the place for you. Go find you another live to be on, because apparently this ain't the one for you. And I'm cool with that. I'm not for everybody. Everybody not for me. But I knew you were gonna fall through the cracks. I could tell. Where do you buy your shirts from, and how much are they usually? Jiffy is a good place to get shirts. But it's a whole bunch of places. Jiffy is one of them that I use, but I use several different places to get shirts. And it just depends. You got custom, and then you got shirts that, you know, in reference to me. I have a website too with the Fearless and Free merch, Fearless and Free brand. So it just depends. It varies in prices. I would say Jiffy. Carl, what's my platform about? Well, Fearless and Free Ministries, as you see. I don't know if you see it at the bottom top. However, I think at TikTok it's at the top. So here it got to be at the bottom. Fearless and Free Ministries. Be fearless, be free, be you, be who God created and ordained you to be. Nothing more, nothing less. The foundation scripture that we stand on is 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and sound mind. You mainly gonna hear me on here giving encouragement, worshiping, praying, talking about the things of God. You may even see me doing shirts and stuff like that. What I'm doing today on a chill night is just printing stuff out on this. As you see, the print is coming out. So you're gonna get a little bit of everything over here, Carl. Carl, you say you see the Christ in me. Shorobo Sandama. Thank you, Lord. That's how it's supposed to be. Long as you see him, we doing good. If I could get any machine for free, which one would I pick? I don't know. Maybe the Prestige. I don't know which one. I know I was doing some research on that one. But if you're gonna get that Prestige, if you really want the good Prestige one, that's gonna run you about 10 bands. That's why I'm trying to get get monetized on here. So I can be getting them checks every month to go ahead and get my dream printer. But got to get them watch hours in. But I'm gonna continue to keep going with it though. You know, the Lord say don't be anxious for nothing. It's gonna happen. But in the meantime, you know, take care of the investment that I invested in. Take care of it. Pray, and you know, keep going. Sometimes you got to, you know, use what you can, do what you can for right now until God opens that door for you. Holy mindset say put your mind to it and it will come. Yeah, it will. That's why I say I ain't gonna be anxious for nothing. It's gonna come. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen at the right time. Harry, which phone do I use? I have two phones, Android and a iPhone. The best of both worlds. But we almost finished with this one though. I think it got a little bit more to go, then it'll be done. Which camera to me is the best? I would say the Android. I'm on the iPhone right now. And I don't have a ring light on. This is the ring light. I mean, I could do it like this and put the ring light on. But this right here in the back, I'm printing like a gold printout. But it says with faith over fear. Oh, yeah, I can't see that. There we go. Wish it was a way I can turn this around. But faith over fear. How do I promote my shirts? I have a Facebook page. And I think it's the same as here. It might say Fearless and Free Apparel, or either it's going to say Fearless and Free Ministries. I'm also on TikTok. I do pop-up events. I missed someone's early on, but it's some that's coming up for the months of May and June. And I'm definitely going to be doing those pop-up events and things like that. So that's we go. Here, TikTok, Facebook, pop-up events for me to get out and network. I have a website here, y'all. I've been trying to push it on here, but it seemed like, you know, I'm really trying to work to see how to do that on here. Because without being monetized on here, I can't plug in my website. So it's like you all will have to go and find it. And it's like once somebody get off your live, they ain't finna just go to your website. They may, you know what I mean? But if you're doing videos and they see something that you wearing, and if they want it, they should be able to do it from that video. That all comes with being monetized. I have a website. The website is I am fearlessandfree.com. Every shirt or hoodie that you get on that website is either going to be something in reference to being fearless or being free. We have shirts with the scripture John 8:36. Who the Son has set free is free indeed. Of course, 2 Timothy 1:7. That's on there. I do believe we have some stuff. Isaiah 41:10. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Just it's just gonna be things in reference to that. That is the brand merch for Fearless and Free. What were some of the mistakes I made while making clothes? I don't know. I done had plenty of them. Overbuying, buying too much, and buying stuff that, you know what I'm saying, I really didn't need. But some mistakes that I made is probably when I first started out. I started out with a Cricut cutting machine. Probably doing something wrong, wasting vinyl and things like that. You know, trial and error. Trial and error are the best teachers, if you ask me. Carl, you are welcome. Thank you for even asking and you know, showing interest in the clothes and things like that, or the shirts, hoodies, or whatever. Thank you. The name, like I said again, y'all, when I first came on here, it was Fearless and Free, and then I think it was Fearless and Free Apparel for a while. The the Lord told me more so towards the end of December to go ahead and change it to ministries. And it seemed like I have been doing a lot more ministry than I have shirts. I mean, it's like even with me doing ministry, the orders have been coming in. It's been a lot of custom, which is cool. But I need people to be going to their website too. Because that website, you have to pay something on it every month. Feel me? I would tell a beginner, you know, to just, you know, do your research. Don't just go off everybody that you see and everything that you hear when it comes to doing t-shirts. You don't need to do a course or pay someone to do a course. It's so much free um videos and things like that that you can watch when it comes to like doing t-shirts and stuff like that. Just do your homework, look at the videos, take notes. Just do your research first on that. Watch all, you know, several different videos when it comes to your pricing. Your price is your price. Don't try to let people tell you what your price should be, but you know, do your research on that and see how to go about doing that, doing your research on the different brands and types of t-shirts, all kind of things. But I say go for it if that's something that, you know, anybody want to do. But like I say, just do your research, watch videos, look at other people videos that's doing it already. Like I said, I think a lot of mine was, my biggest thing was probably just buying too much. You know what I'm saying? When you first starting out, sometimes we be thinking we need to buy every color. No, sometimes you might just need to start out with your basic colors, like your red, your white, your black, um, gray, and things like that. And just maybe do a few shirts. You don't have to have a whole lot because you got to get yourself out there and let people know what it is that you're doing. And you don't want to just be sitting on inventory for long periods of time. The objective is for you to not sit on it long. That as soon as you to sell, when you go and buy a whole ton of inventory and don't nobody really know who you are and things like that, it's going to take a minute for that stuff to go, and you just gonna be sitting on it. So how you gonna get your money back plus some for you selling and moving stuff if nobody knows who you are? So you just sitting on stuff. Then you'll end up either giving it away for free. You don't have to start out so big and have such a big inventory. You know, you kind of want to test it out, let people know, start letting people know that you know, you're doing shirts, um, things like that. Let people know you're doing shirts and what you're about to do. You know, start peeping people out and seeing how they respond to you saying that. Maybe even do like pre-orders. Get orders first before you just go head first. I should put some videos out on the pros and cons. I should. My prices now, let me think. I want to say my prices now on my website is like 33 and up. But that's because the brand has changed. You know, most of the time when people start out, they start out with the lowest brand. And I ain't gonna say just lowest, but you know, the more that you do and you know, sales coming in and things like that, you want to make sure you just scale your business and things like that. You know, especially if you're gonna be charging those kind of prices. Not you don't want to give somebody just no any type of shirt. You want to make sure it's good quality and things like that. Not that the lower end ones are not good quality. They are, but I'm just saying you're gonna scale it. So as you progress and scale, do different brands. Holy no, I don't. I just really got this machine like last month. I had did my research and pretty much like I said, just watch videos on it. Chit chat with Gloria Cole. How are you? God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. Jessica Lamb, God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. But yeah, Holy, are you interested in this or something? You've been asking a lot of questions. If I know that it's people like interested in things like that, then yeah, I probably would make some videos about it to just let people know and see it. I think the thing that gets me from not doing that is camera, because you know when you're doing like those videos like that, you need those cameras. But you know what? Maybe that's just me. I just need to try it with my phone and do it the best way I can until I get that camera to just show people that you know the odds and ends when it come to DTL printing. You say yeah? Okay. Okay, now I see where you saying that and asking the questions. Got you. I'll just say, you know, pray, let God lead you. I've been doing shirts, I want to say roughly since maybe 2019. When I started in 2019, none of this was like talked about. I was doing it with the Cricut, with vinyl. Then maybe in 2022 is when I really started to hear about like screen print transfers and you know things like that. You can get that, but screen print transfers is okay. DTF to me is good so far, but it's just like you starting there. You know, it's not like you're gonna stay there. You just starting there doing certain things or whatever, and then go out and see about other stuff. So that's finished. Let's see. So this one right here is going to go on the front. This one right here is going to go on the back. So that's done. So I'm probably going to go ahead and cut this up, and I'm going to go in there and cure it and things like that. Then I'm going to use this and probably put it on a t-shirt. But the Faith Over Fear, that one is on my website. Did I teach myself how to use a Cricut and transfer? I want to learn just for myself as a hobby. How can I learn? Sophie, I hope you have a blessed night, day as well. If I had to sell this print right now how it is, I would probably sell it for like $4. And that's because this is two prints on one. So like I said, this one right here, the Faith Over Fear at the top, that's gonna go on the front of the shirt. The bigger Faith Over Fear is gonna go on the back. But if you put that on a shirt, then you already know you already have made your money back and some. Wendy, you say, did I teach myself how to use the Cricut? Yes and no. Just watching videos, really. Watching videos of other people doing certain stuff. And then, you know, I watched somebody else to see how they did it. And I just did it too. You say see other people want to learn, so make some videos for it. I will. I see that now. I see it's a lot of you all that want to learn and want to do shorts and stuff like that. Okay, well, I'll make some more content. Then you say in transfer, I want to learn just for myself as a hobby. How can I learn? Well, Wendy, somebody in the chat suggested something about me doing more videos. Now, I don't do the Cricut as much. I will show you all something that I did do with the Cricut. Well, it was kind of more so Cricut and DTF. But let me see, can I get it and show you? This is for an order that I did. So the dance is DTF. So that's DTF print. This was done on the Cricut. That was done on the Cricut, the auntie. Like I say, this DTF. Y'all see the tag. All right. And this right here, that's the bow Cricut. This name, DTF. So Cricut here. And I did 2 shirts, so this one too. But I did, she wanted the same thing on both shirts. So this bow I did on the Cricut. And the name, DTF, so I did 2 of the names and 2 of the dances on one and printed it off with the DTF printer. And I did 2 of the bows and the aunties on the Cricut and cut it out. So this is the second one. So there we go. You see it too. Jasmine. Thank y'all. Thank you so much, y'all. I just, like I say, it's been trial and error. When I started hearing about screen printing and DTFs, I kind of got away from doing the Cricut so much, but I will use it if I have to. I just think when it comes to doing shirts and stuff like that, you need to be versatile. Don't just get so content with doing one thing. What if somebody come to you for something that you can't do with the DTF? Or you can't find what it is that they're looking for? Well, you know, you can easily do that on the Cricut. So I say it's good to be versatile, because some people don't like to use the Cricut because they say it's so much weeding and stuff that you have to do. Well, sometimes you just have to do that. Now, when it comes to what you using the Cricut, do you need to, your prices for your shirts probably will be a little bit more because of the time. And some people don't understand that. It takes time for you to sit here and put something on the Cricut and weed that out depending on all of what they want. That's time consuming. So just be versatile when it comes to that. Hey, Miss Hazel, God bless you. How are you? How do you make sure them letters don't peel off easily after a wash, etc.? That all comes with just testing it out. I wear a lot of DTF vinyl stuff. I've had stuff with vinyl for years. It's just all about, you can test it out, but also just letting people know, putting you some washing instructions in there and letting people know you can't just go and wash this stuff like how you would your regular clothes or anything. Like turning it inside out. If you want to get a good use out of it, then making sure you just do those things. Turning it inside out, washing it in cold water instead of putting it in the dryer, hang dry it. Now, do I do that? No, I don't. Because I know it's just me. You know what I mean? All is well, blessings. That is good. I know the last time you was on, you said something about y'all were preparing for your daughter to come home. I pray that all has been well and she has made it in safely and things like that. But it's definitely good to see you. So yeah, I test them out, but like I say, you know, I put washing instructions in the bags of my stuff. just to let somebody know, you know, turn it inside out, wash it in cold water. You don't put it on a dryer, you can. Like I say, I've had stuff DTL screen print vinyl that I have had for a long time. Having a shirt that you got and then, you know, you still have it years later or even just months later, a year later and stuff like that, I think that's good. So, I don't know. I hope this helps you. Holy mindset. It might be like a higher percentage of cotton. What the percentage is, I don't know, because different brands have different ones of cotton, you know, the percentage of cotton. It definitely may have more cotton than just a tad bit of polyester. Oh, okay. She's still gotcha. I know you said the last time y'all were preparing. But you can get some that are 100% cotton and things like that. It's clearly up to you. I think it's all just, like I say, up to you and what it is that, what you want. Because just because you like it don't mean that somebody else may like it. You know what I mean? You might like something like that, but that doesn't mean the people that are going to be buying for you might like the same thing that you like. How do I see you all comment? Because it pops up at the bottom of the screen. What is your backup brand for wholesale shirts you would buy? I would say Gildan. That's what I started out with. But, you know, the Gildan has all different types of brands, too. You got the Gildan regular, or you got the Gildan soft style, Gildan. I mean, it's all kind of stuff. You really just, like I say, have to just do your research and just look into somebody else that may be doing it just to see what it is that they do and just kind of test it out to see for yourself. Jiffy is Jiffi. Harry, I'm so glad that your messages are being blocked because you still here, but bro, this is not the place for you. I've been trying to be nice and not just mute you for the entire live, but I am. Because 2 of your comments that did not come through and they was just not good comments. Jiffy, like young. Jiffy is probably would be number one. Now, baby, you know I don't speak Spanish. Not yet, anyway. But God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. So, yeah. Yes. So, Jiffy. And you should be able to, I can sing, but I'm not singing tonight. Like I said, I just got on here for a little bit. Just hang out with y'all while I was sitting here doing some prints on this printer. Because I did maintenance on it earlier, but I didn't print. I had to, you know, go out and handle some stuff. So I said, well, let me come and make sure I do a print or two on here to test it out. Like I said, normally when I clean it, I make sure I go ahead and do a print. Let me see, can I show it to you from here? So when I clean it, normally, like I say, when I turn this part off, I will take each one of these out and I will pour maybe about 5 milliliters of ink. Once I pour that ink, I put it back in whatever color it goes to here. After that, I'll turn that part right here back on. When this starts to move, maybe like right in here or right in the middle, I go ahead and turn it all the way off from the back here. It's a thing, yeah, power button right there. Once I do that, this right here should be able to move. You know what I mean? So then I go and do my detail cleaning and the capping station and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah. But y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I would say more so your bigger sizes. 2X, 3X. Large, extra large. Those two. I definitely must got to do some more videos on printing and things like that, because I went through a whole session tonight. But I thought about it the other day. I was just like, man, you know, some people out here still do want to learn how to do t-shirts and things like that. But I'm just like, you know, it's really a lot of videos that you can watch. And that's why I was telling you, like, you don't have to just go and get no course or anything like that. It's free information out here to do that. To do shirts, you just got to watch your videos, take notes, and you will learn everything that you need to do. Then it's pretty much just trial and error when it comes to the brands and things like that. If you just trying out, testing out things and all of that kind of stuff too. You can test stuff out before you just start putting stuff out there. But it's good to know that people are still interested in things like that and they want to see content like that. And I could be one of them people behind the video sharing is caring. Yeah, I could. Thank you so much for that. I could, you know, do some more videos on just things like that, you know, when I be in here making orders, when I'm weeding stuff out, or even when I'm doing the printing and just showing you all the behind the scenes of that. I have an order that I need to do. I'm just waiting for her to do something. And it'll be for like 15 shirts. You're getting the same thing on those 15 in the front. And I might just sit on here with y'all and just show y'all what I'm doing, things like that. Maybe record some videos and stuff. We gonna see. Just make sure you turn your notifications on so you can come back when I'm on. Hallelujah. But all right, y'all. Love y'all. Miss Hazel, I love you. You say good night. Good night. Yeah, I'm gonna get on up off of here. Tired. We have prayer in the morning. Miss Hazel, did you ever find that form? I don't know if you still on here or not. We do prayer Monday through Friday. Yeah, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom. That form is on the Linktree link that is attached to this profile. We also do Bible study for 2 days a week, and we also do I don't know, I might just have to send you like the Linktree link or something like that. So you can get it, and once you do, you can just fill out that form, and when it's sending me, I'll send you like the Zoom link and everything in the passcode. But Monday through Friday, we do prayer, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom. And then on this week, tomorrow and Thursday, we will be doing Bible study. We are in the book of Proverbs. I think we're somewhere in the 6th chapter or about to start on either 6 or number 7. But we have been in Proverbs. I'm waiting on to see if the Lord leads us to even start doing maybe Romans, and one day or night we might be doing maybe a chapter of Proverbs, and then the next day it might be something of Romans, but we doing two books at a time. So we gonna see. However the Lord leads. But it's really been good. But I can text you that link, and you should see it on there. But holy mindset too. I hope I answered all your questions and things like that. I hope that some would help you out for you and your journey. Of you wanting to do t-shirts and things like that. I hope that helped you out some. Maybe by me posting these videos and things like that, we can go on and get these watch hours done when you come and watch the content of me doing videos and things like that. That'll go on and get these watch hours done. But you got this though, you know what I mean? Whatever way I can just be a help, or if it's doing videos or if it's just, giving you little nuggets here and there, hey, you got it. Definitely got it. I love what it is that I do. I've been doing it for a minute, but I love it for the most. So yeah. But all right, y'all. I pray that you all have an amazing, amazing night. Thank y'all so much for y'all time and just coming on and loving on the live while I was here, for the thumbs up and everything. Thank you all so very much. Anything else? I think that's it. But I will probably see you all a little bit later. Y'all be blessed. I love you all with the agape love of Christ. And I will see you all a little bit later. Peace out.